right now on the streets. Now, my next guest was born and raised in Huntsville, Alabama. He arrived in Chicago during the blizzard of '67, the year I was born, and attended Washburn Trade School. He's a former cook. He's a StreetWise vendor. He's been at it for 10 years, and he's currently one of my captains on the streets and in the office. Very proud of this brother. I call him my salt and pepper brother. Welcome to the StreetWise StreetScene, John Patton. What's up, John?
All right, nice to be with you.
Got you back on the show, man.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Very, very, very blessed, man, to have you here on the show, man. Yeah. As I was talking about in the introduction, a captain, a leader. You know, one of my strengths I feel is being able to delegate. You know what I'm saying, and pick out people's strengths. And I said, man. Salt and pepper, leadership, father type figure, you know, and you get a lot of respect in the office, man.
Yes, I do.
So, what's it been like this whole year? You know, not just furthering your knowledge as far as computers and working in the office, but dealing with people and helping people. What's that been like?
It's been wonderful. I had some wonderful experience with people and kind of acting with people on the streets and communicating with them and letting them know the strength and what I'm all about, the spiritual man of riches, Lord Jesus Christ, and sharing my experiences with them and when they talk to me, and encouraging others when they are down too. I see a lot of sad faces and stuff, and I try to puck them up, encourage other people as well as I encourage myself, because I want to be better. And I came through a lot of trials and tribulations, you know what I mean? And from homeless myself, I had a homeless era as well. So,
and we talk about vendors, you know, a lot of our vendors are formerly homeless, and they use StreetWise as a resource, get out of that situation. And you're one of those people. You know, not only do you work in the office and you hold it down for us, but then you've also built up a business and have regular customers that supported you throughout your StreetWise career.
Yes, I do.
What are some of the strengths it has to take as far as to be a StreetWise vendor?
Well, first of all, you have to know how to humble yourself for number one. You have to know how to humble because you will meet all types of people.
All types.
Some are going to encourage you, and some are going to really tear you down. They're going to rip you to shreds. But you have to learn to humble yourself and say, well, thank you all, and y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. And keep on going, and don't let nothing discourage you, because you know your goal, and you have to stay on it, what your focus is, because other words, people will rip your heart out there. They rip your heart out. Some of these people are heartless, and some is just lovely and warm, and you won't believe.
But then you have to, you know, they check you out by walking past you on a daily basis.
Of course.
And when they see that you're serious and you're committed to what you do, some people just, you know, magnetize to that. And I know that's how you built up some of your customer base.
That's how I did it. And people said for all the years that I have been out there, and they have been passing me up, and they said, they like I'm being committed, how I'm committed. Being committed to my work and being there for them in the rain.
And also a God-fearing brother.
God-fearing brother.
Yes, God-fearing brother. You know, one of the things, I'm checking a lot of things out in the office, and I always seeing you, you know, give a kind word to people, trying to uplift them, trying to encourage them, you know, and it's about each one teach one.
That's right.
You know, if somebody was out there in Chicago and they may be looking at this show and they was looking for an employment or something to be a part of, you know, StreetWise is more than a magazine. It's a family. It's a movement of people beating the odds, overcoming adversity, and doing it together. What would you advising people to do?
I was advising to come in and get with us and continue to stay focused on what they want to do, and let us continue to work with them and keep building them up so they can get back on their feet and become self-sufficient.
All right, you heard it from John Patton. You heard it from Elizabeth. You heard it from Tate the Great out on the East Coast, the StreetWise family, and they say StreetWise for life. I want to thank my guests for coming on the show. Troy over here on the phone that brought that call in. Don't forget to get that edition on the streets right now. Elizabeth wrote a heart-filling story, and she's given us a window of opportunity in her life and other people's lives. And until next week, Chicago, stay focused, keep it real, stay streetwise. Peace out, Chicago.